Well, here's an update on the Supreme Court petition in the election contest and election petition regarding the Congressional District 4 race with Betty McCollum and Tony Hernandez. The good news is that the Minnesota Supreme Court has granted the petition. I have the order right here. I'll read from it. It was filed, as you see, on February 4th. I just got it yesterday in the mail because one of my previous political nemesis, that would be B. Todd Jones, the friend of Barack Obama's, who interfered to make sure I can't go back to the University of Minnesota anytime soon when my financial aid was stripped because I was participating in the university governance system there. He's interfered to make it a little difficult to respond efficiently to this order. But I'm going to just read this short order for you. It's from the Supreme Court Chief Justice Lori S. Gildea, and it was actually written on February 1st, but filed February 4th, put in the mail. Then I picked it up yesterday in the mail. And here's what it says. Based upon all the files, records, and proceedings herein, it is hereby ordered, 1, that pursuant to Minnesota Constitution, Article 6, Section 2, and Minnesota Statutes 2.724, Subdivision 2, 2012, the Honorable Jill Flaskamp Hallbrooks, Judge of the Minnesota Court of Appeals, is appointed as an acting justice of this court to hear, consider, and decide the above entitled case. Hear, consider, and decide the above entitled case. 2, that acting Justice Hallbrook shall be provided necessary staff and resources and shall exercise all the powers and authority of a member of this court necessary to consider and decide all matters presented to the court in the above entitled case. Dated February 1st, 2013 by the court, Lori S. Gildea. And Justices Anderson, Dietzen, and Strauss took no part in the consideration or decision of this matter. Yeah, just a few people.
McCollum says she wants to fight for voting rights, but her party's setting quotas for blacks and whites. She says she's representing all of Minnesota, but she really represents a Democrat quota. Up here we've always talked about integration, but today we're spreading quotas all across the nation. So instead of an intelligent conversation, the Democrats use cynical manipulation. Make it count. Let the voters govern. Our democratic system makes you the sovereign. Any kind of gender or racial steering is just another form of social engineering. We need a social system that's just and fair. A quota system just gives you a musical chair. The Democratic Party doesn't want your idea. They just want you to sit there for the world to see you. And when the party's over and they go back to work, you get to see Keith Ellison go totally berserk. He's calling his opponent a low-life scumbag. You know that's just a lot of political humbug. Make it count. Let the voters govern. In our democratic system, you know you're the sovereign. To close the unemployment and learning gap, you don't just hire performers to sing and rap. You've got to get employers to make some jobs, not smiling politicians and their adoring mobs. Does anyone even know where the jobs could really come from? Well, it's not from Keith Ellison or Betty McCollum. I heard a Republican talking enterprise zone. Now, it's not a bad idea, and he's not alone. An enterprise zone might make things happen. Let everyone join in and don't leave anyone napping. Make it count. Let the voters govern. Our democratic system makes you the sovereign. I'm not a Republican, not a Democrat. Don't have a safe seat, not immune from defeat. I'm running for my office and I'm not standing pat. My congressional district's stuck on Democrat. I want more economic development. I'm running for the House as an independent. Let's give the people back a little liberty. Let's let them all invest in their economy. Let's give them a chance to show their industry. Our hope lies not in homosexuality. Our hope lies in real marriage and voter ID. Let's break open the quota. Let's bring back Minnesota. Let's join the party of independence. Let's leave a world for our descendants. Let's bring them up so they can learn. Let's work together so they can earn. Let's help them raise a family. Let's build a just community. Make it count. Let the voters govern. In our democratic system, you know you're the sovereign. Vote for change. Vote for the Unity Party. In 212, we need America's community party. We still have same-day registration. You just got to find your voting station. Then vote in the morning or vote in the night. Just vote to set your nation right. Vote for change.